Welcome to Boise, Idaho, where fans describe a home game in one way. We get them on the blue, and that typically means trouble for anyone who tangles with the Boise State Broncos. The Broncos will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So San Jose State's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
They'll run the option. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to pass, it's Tollefson. Makes the catch. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. They go to the ground. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The option look. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Flips it out to the back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
It's 3rd down.
He'll go to the sneak. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
First down for the offense.
Scanning the field, it's Tollefson. Just a short pass to the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll go back to the ground. He breaks a tackle. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. And he must have felt like there were 15 guys on defense, and he dodged a bunch of them in the backfield, but still knocked down for a loss. Gets the back moving. Here comes the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. The official says no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. The Broncos offense has the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big moments.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll run the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run play action. He'll pull it down and run. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll sneak it. Picks up the first down.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Looking to throw, it's Tollefson. Fires to the big fella. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. There. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Spartans look to keep this drive humming. Leaves it with the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. On the option. He'll toss it. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Calls his own number. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, San Jose State.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Soft spot in the middle. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off play action. This time on target.
A I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Finds his big tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Gonna swing it on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Broncos. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Set to kick it off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Spins away from the defender. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. It's Tollefson. Snags it over the middle. Turns it on in midfield. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 of the 19.
Tackle is made.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
Motion from the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Spartans have pushed it inside the 20. Trying to run, it's Worthy. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. That is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. And the Broncos are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Pulls it in. It's Diaz. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. He's looking downfield to throw. Snagged out of the air. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the 1st down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. To the air, it's Tollefson. Unloads it downfield. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the returner will be brought down. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The Broncos come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Find space on the right. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Here comes the heat. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room, probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To throw, it's Tollefson. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Going to the running game. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above the Smurf turf.
The Spartans will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. To the air, it's Tollefson. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the running back. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. And the Spartans are in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Worthy. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Spartans.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Army is just getting blown off the field right now, and I was there for the 0-13 season back in the day. This one will sting almost as much. Just brutal. They're trailing by 39.
There he goes. Smashes through the tackle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just a... it's a running room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Well, the offense is humming now, and you're seeing they can generate explosive plays in a variety of ways. They had the big run on the previous play. That time they're able to take a shot. Everything they're dialing up right now is working beautifully.
And the Broncos, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Boise State! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
21, San Jose State, 14.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Fighting off the defender. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep...
Breaks into the open. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Option look, it's Tollefson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for space, it's Worthy. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Trying to pick up a 1st down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. This is a designed run.
I know there's a lot of play callers that would try to throw the football there on 4th and 2, but they decided to run it, and that was a great call. 1st down.
On the move. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Got it behind the line. It's Worthy. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
From the gun, give on the inside. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Firing to the right, complete. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. Gets the back moving. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Makes the grab over the middle. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Red pass, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. How about this methodical, soul-crushing drive? They've already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock as they snap it on 2nd down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab on the left. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Broncos. Oh, and that elusive victory is oh so close if they can hang until the end. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Dropping back, it's Tollefson. Looking down the middle. And they're not on the same page there. They're dealing with a second and long. Now the play fake. Quickly complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a third and long. He wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Oh, he's got some space. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Spartans want to move quickly.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll send the back in motion. Goes to the option. Got the first down and more. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the chains for this offense. On the option. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. From the gun to give, looking for room. Fights off a defender. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. Motion from the back. They'll bring him down just outside the 25 at the 26, certainly well within field goal range, but let's see if they choose to go for it here. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Runs through the tackle. He'll be stopped and knocked out of bounds, short of the line to gain. It'll be a turnover on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Finds his man in the middle.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed to rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Tollefson. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He'll throw it. Working that left side now. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. On the option. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the RPO, complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Tough run gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The 8th play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's 3rd and goal. Sends it back in motion. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And here comes the field goal unit. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Tollefson. It's complete. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Trying to get rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They just keep firing. Makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. It's complete to the left. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Good enough for 1st down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't get him to the ground.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And he's just going to spike it. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. They'll go to the air. They're working that left side. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Under fire. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Ready to try the point after.
For the extra point.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their confidence shaken.
It's been ugly. There's no other way to spin it. This is very ungood, not good. Got to find some way to get this turned around. Got to make more plays. This is something that's frustrating, but let's not let it define your dynasty, right? Fix it, get it back together, try to pull some wins, try to figure this thing out.
It's frustrating too, David, because this is a team that has a lot of talent. I think part of the problem these last couple of games now has been lack of effort. So if you're on the coaching staff, maybe you're ready to start giving new guys an opportunity to see the field and just see what they can do.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.